Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time. It's fine. We're doing things, okay? As you see by the title of the video, it's race day and we're getting the car ready. It's not really the best decision to try to do that on race day, but luckily it's a late start time and we have some stuff to add to the Camaro. I figured I'd do this video to show you guys the Camaro, and then maybe we'll do another video of the race and things like that, because for those of you that don't know, I don't have the big block Fox anymore. A few months ago, I picked up this 94 Z28 Lt1 car and sold the Fox body. So we are back in a GM product, and I'm pretty happy about it. So let's do a walk around real quick, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do today. So this is the 94 Z28. I checked the RPO codes. It is a true Z28. It's a little rough around the edges, so it's a good 20 footer. You stay 20 foot away, it looks halfway decent. I picked the car up as it sits. I've done a few things to it. Had to fix the rear end, had to put that all back together, maintenance stuff, change the oil, do stuff like that. But otherwise, it's pretty much how I got it. I put my Nittos off the Mustang on it, and we've made a total of 6.5 passes so far. Interior, it's full interior car. It has these cheap Amazon seats. They're okay. It's got a bunch of switches and knobs. It's got a superb wiring job. Previous owner liked house wire nuts, so yeah, I've got some work to do. Y'all know I love wiring. Has this weird bottle back here. I don't know what that is. If anybody knows, you can put it down in the comments. And then this big gauge up here. I don't know what that is either. And then this weird shifter. So overall, the car's it's a fairly good street car. Still has AC, all that good stuff. And that's what we're going to be running today. We're going to be running the highway use class. It's another nightmare on your street. No prep event at Twin River Raceway in Coburn. So that's where we're going. And for that bottle that's in the back, we're going to be installing this today. This is just a purge kit. It has a Nitrous Express proton kit, but it doesn't have a purge. So I just want to be able to shoot a little bit out of the lines and make sure we're just getting pure nitrous to the solenoid. So we're going to install that today and get ready for the race. All right. So as you can see, it's just an Lt1 car. I'm on the trailer. I'm probably going to fall. It's got the proton kit there, and then I've added this Nitrous Express Maximizer EZ, just as sort of a ramp, and you can adjust how fast the nitrous comes in and all that stuff. What we're going to be doing is putting a purge solenoid right here on the nitrous side before the solenoid, and then running our purge out the dash over here, or maybe over there. I don't know. We'll probably have to get a brake line to redo it. Luckily, there's already a power wire for a electric water pump that he never installed, and I'm hoping he has it hooked up to power so I can just tap into there, ground the solenoid, and then just have it on a switch and not have to worry about it at all. So let's get started. So whenever you open your purge kit, this is what you get. This is from Nitrous Express. This is part number 15600. I emailed Nitrous Express. This is what they told me that I needed for the proton kit. You got your solenoid here, and then you've got your wires. These are the same color wires, you'll notice, so that's because there's no polarity specifics. Like either one can be power, either one can be your ground. Makes it super simple to wire. And then you have your adapter fitting for the purge. So this will go into the nitrous solenoid, and then that's where your nitrous line will go, and then you'll tee in here with your purge solenoid, and then they send you these block offs for whichever side you don't use, and This one won't be used. The button won't be used, and then they send you this compression fitting. The only thing that I don't like about these kits, and I think it's kind of goofy, is the purge line that they send you. I mean, it's literally like an 8-inch purge line, and I need about 1.5 feet. So what we're going to do is go to the parts store a little bit later and get a piece of brake line and run it the way we need it. All right, so here's what you're going to have once you get everything ready to go on the car. I was wrong. We did end up using that fitting there, and we are using both block offs. Reason being is I thought this solenoid was pretty self-explanatory and thought that you wouldn't have to have it, being as this port says nitrous out, that port says nitrous in, and this port says purge port. I assumed that your feed line from the bottle would go in the in. Nitrous out would have went back to your solenoid, and then your purge would have come here since it says purge port. But according to Nitrous Express's instructions, I'll put a picture here. You block this one off. This is your purge port coming out, and this is your feed line, but you have to use that adapter to make it work into that fitting there. So you're going to have your line from the bottles going in here, your solenoid to spray is going here, and then your purge comes out here. All right, so now that we've got that done, I went ahead and red Loctited things I know I'm never going to take off, since this can all come off as one unit. I red Loctited the block offs on both of these, and then I went ahead and red Loctited this fitting, since I know I'll probably never take it off, and this fitting here. Don't use thread sealer, stuff like that can get in your lines and cause issues. And then also for these ports, I'm going to use blue Loctite on those. So now let's go ahead and get to the best part, not really, the wiring. All right, so literally maybe 30 minutes later, everything's done except for the compression fit, and I'm getting ready to run out and get me another line so I can run it back, and should be good. I'm kind of worried about this strut. If I run it here, not clearing the strut, so we may have to do like a 90 or something. Maybe come down around here and go up. I don't know. So overall, it was pretty straightforward. Definitely going to eventually switch out the rocker switch to the momentary switch that they send. I just don't have time to pull the dash apart today because I wasn't hearing the solenoid click, and so I left the switch on to check for power, and this solenoid got really hot because I wasn't hearing it click. I didn't think that I had power. I was trying to check for power, and this got really hot. I never thought to touch it to see if it was getting warm or anything like that. So then I turned my bottle on and rocked the switch, and it purged. So we are working. With the bottle open, there's no leaks, nothing like that, so we're good there. All I did was I took one of the wires, ran it under, and came to this ground up here on the front post. And then again, like I said, the car was already wired with a water pump switch, like he was going to wire in an electric water pump, and never did. So I just tapped into that wire, and for now it's not going to be through a relay or anything like that. Because of the way this nitrous maximizer easy works, it pulses the solenoid. So I think if I wired it into the relay here, it may pulse the solenoid when it also pulse the purge solenoid. I'm not 100% sure on that since it's not through the throttle switch. I don't know. I have to look more into it to see if I'm going to add a relay or just tie in to the relay that I already have. So yeah, overall that's done. That's pretty straightforward, pretty self-explanatory, nothing too crazy. Again, this is a rat's nest, and I don't like it, but it's how it was. So we got to go get that purge line, and we'll be good to go. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy the car content. We're going to try to do it a little bit more. I really like this thing. I liked my Mustang. I enjoyed working on it. Had a lot of good times with it with buddies and my dad, and just fun stuff. But we've already ripped the rear end out of this thing once. We've, you know, I'm putting the purge on it. We've hit nitrous on it finally. I'd never ran a car on nitrous before, so last night was my first time on nitrous, and today's gonna be my first time racing with nitrous. So we'll see what happens. Check in with the next video to check out that video, to get to see the pass, and I'm assuming it's only going to be one pass because we're still slow. But we did go faster than the Mustang in this last night, and we went my personal best in the 8th, and so yeah, we're doing okay. That's going to be it, guys. No more rambling. We got some more stuff to do. I got to go get that weight to put in the back, and I have got to go get that purge line. So we will see you in the next video. Y'all stick with me. We'll see what we can do. Thanks, guys. God bless.